The National Urban League is the oldest and largest community-based organization of its kind in the country. Founded in 1910, the organization's storied history includes the leadership of such renowned civil rights activists as Whitney Young and Vernon Jordan. Its current president, Mark Morial, is the former mayor of New Orleans. Allie Braswell Jr. is the president and CEO of the Central Florida chapter of the National Urban League and has the responsibility of overseeing the operations of 3 different offices that assist Floridians throughout the Southern County region in overcoming social and economic obstacles and injustices. Historically, the Urban League has helped individuals in the areas of job readiness, home ownership, health awareness, and educational mentorship. After the loss of their finance manager, a decision was made by the Finance Committee to outsource the organization's internal accounting operations to an outside accounting firm. In an effort to improve internal accounting procedures and reduce operational costs, the National Urban League reached out to GoodAccountants.com, the nation's largest accountancy referral service, to help them achieve their important goal of finding the right accountants.
Hi, I'm Allie Braswell, President and CEO of the Central Florida Urban League. As the President and CEO of the Urban League, I've been here now 2 years in this post, and our mission is to serve families throughout the Central Florida area and assisting them in overcoming obstacles to social and economic equality. I think one of the greatest challenges for not-for-profit organizations in 2012 is sustainability. Being able to have the operational dollars to be able to run the organization while targeting the programs that we're called to serve. It's very important for the Urban League to have accounting services that are credible, that are accurate and timely. Because as we go out and solicit donations and support from corporate entities, foundations and other sources, we must have financial accountability and accounting controls that show that we are good stewards of the dollars that we receive. Having a good accounting service in place allows for the appropriate accounting controls, the audit trails, and the ability to be responsible for the dollars that we receive. The Central Florida Urban League has to file the appropriate IRS filings along with the appropriate statements to the state, local, and federal government. The way we came into contact with GoodAccountants.com was I had gone out on the web as we were beginning to make a search and a look for accounting firms that can meet the needs of the Urban League. Came across GoodAccountants.com through a web search. I actually went out in Google and started typing in accountants. And I clicked on the link, and the next thing I know, filled out a form and was talking to Al Chisholm at GoodAccountants.com. My experience with GoodAccountants.com was really great. I led that effort in identifying who we would work with, and then made a recommendation back to the Treasurer and the Finance Committee. After filling out the form, which was very brief and simple to do, Al Chisholm, the representative from GoodAccountants.com, was on the phone within minutes contacting me to understand what our needs were. He was patient, took the time to delve into what was the problem that we were trying to solve. And in identifying the accountant firms that he presented to us, all of them were qualified. And just one rose to the top, and that's who we selected. The choice that we made through the process of working with GoodAccountants.com, I believe, is going to benefit the Urban League greatly. Hayes and Associates have come on board, and they are inside of our organization as well as working remotely through their offices. I was really pleased with their deep dive into the first week of understanding and doing a forensic deep dive of understanding what was our need, where were we fiscally, and helping me gain the confidence in our numbers that we could go out and credibly represent our financial picture to the community, to our stakeholders, to our board, to our employees, because it's important that we all have the confidence that we are doing things correctly, that we have fiscal responsibility. Again, one rose to the top, but all were deemed qualified to have met our needs. In working with GoodAccountants.com, we were able to benefit from this in terms of a financial savings that amounts to about $8,500 a year. Not only did we get more talent working with us instead of a single individual in our finance office, we got the full capability of an accounting firm. And in doing so, we were able to do that at a projected cost savings of about $8,500 a year, which means a lot because that's $8,500 we can put more towards constituent services than towards administrative overhead. If I were asked about goodaccountants.com services and how they impact not-for-profits, I would tell other nonprofit organizations to definitely seek out goodaccountants.com as a resource to identifying credible talent that can help meet your needs on a cost-effective basis. Our experience has been tremendous in working with Al Chisholm and the rest of the team at goodaccountants.com in helping to identify talent, that understanding our requirements up front rather than coming and doing requirements gathering and having to come back 2 or 3 times. They came prepared. They came understanding through the questions that had already been asked by goodaccountants.com. I think the fact that they can concentrate on how they can save the organization money is key. And as I stated earlier, sustainability is a key. And any way that we can cut costs and return those dollars to the bottom line is important. I found goodaccountants.com to be credible. They presented incredible talent that was close by, that were conscientious, and very understanding of our mission, and they bought into our mission. So to all nonprofit entities out there looking, you can't go wrong with leveraging the resources of goodaccountants.com to bring credible talent, cost-effective services to your organization.